Hello everyone, welcome to my Thomas and Friends DVD collection part 2. Now if you've seen part 1, I guess we're good to go. Let's get started with... And this one is the season 4 DVD, Sing Along and Stories, bonus songs edition. And this is a slim case piece. Because this is actually, I got this along with a wooden railway Fergus. And you can pause, and I'm not gonna read the songs, but I'm gonna read the two bonus episodes are Peterson and the Frenchman Lady and Bulldog. Can't get this open. Oh, actually, never mind. And there's the disc. And then we have another cover, which is Thomas in the Dragon, Thomas Percy and the Dragon, and other stories. And this is also a Finn cover again, like always. And there's the episodes: Thomas Percy and the Dragon, Donald Douglas, The Deputation, Time for Trouble, a scar for Percy, the Diesels, and Edward's Explore, or Take Split or Exploit. Let me know in the comments if you know what kind of word, because I'm not an expert of saying some Thomas theme songs, but I do know more. My favorite show, but my all-time favorite show I like most of all is Phineas and Ferb, because I like Phineas's voice, and I like Ferb when he talks and do sign languages. But yeah, it was good. And there's, in a way, you've seen Thomas and the Percy and the Dragon, and now there's A Big Day for Thomas. And then after that we have Percy's Ghostly Trick. And this DVD was kind of damaged. It doesn't. It broke the Incorporated logo right there, and on the top, and similar to that. But the disc still works. Here we have the and then we have this booklet. I'm just gonna do a review real quick. Here they are. And then, coming after next is Trust Thomas and Other Stories. Now, I originally was going to get it in a One Train bonus pack and a Finn cover, but when it came, I got it in a... I didn't get it that came with the One Train bonus pack with Percy or a little Stu box car. Then, coming after that, we have Thomas in the special letter with Birdie facing the wrong way. Yeah, that's what I don't like about this. And there's and the episodes are Thomas in the special letter, Home at Last, Rock and Roll, Steamroller, Toad Stands By, the Bogart, and there's the disc. And then we have this DVD's got a hard time to reach. Thomas Gets Tricked and Other Stories. Now, and it says first ever Thomas episodes. And if you may notice, or if I notice on the back, it kind of looks like the same picture as the jet engine for some reason. And there's the spine, and this is And there's the bonus features. It doesn't list the episodes. Narrated by Ringo Starr. There's the disc. This is gonna be a hard time to read. And then we have this Christmas DVD, Ultimate Christmas disc. Oh, and this is the original release. Bonus features, you can pause and read that. Can I show you this? No, I don't think I haven't. I'll show you it again if I haven't. Then we have this, which is Thomas's Trusty Friends. This is the US, and there's the UK, which I'll show you very soon. Spine. There's the end of bonus features. And the disc. And then we have another season 9 DVD, which is Thomas and the Toy Workshop. It's a little kind of dirty, if you may notice. I didn't watch this DVD as much, but I watched it more than this one, which I'll show you soon. And there's the disc, as always. I don't know why I show you the disc. It's kind of boring, indeed. And then we have a DVD that looks kind of similar to Thomas and the Toy Workshop, which is Milkshake Muddle. And this is my favorite one. If you ever take a guess why. Yeah, that's right. Network Agents, like my Mac. I'm gonna love it. And there's the disc. And then after Milkshake Muddle, we get the first slipcover DVD, which is just Carnival Keepers. And this was the first DVD to introduce Rosie and Rocky. And it's gonna be a hard time trying to get this back in the box. And here's Faster. It's exactly the same as the DVD. And this was the only season 10 Brand New Stories DVD here in America. And here's the little toy cover thing. It's gonna be a hard time trying to reach it. And I'm not gonna open this up, but you get the idea. And then after that we have Thomas and the Treasure, and it has the new Anchor Bay logo. And this has some season 9 and 10 DVDs. And here we have Henry and the Elephant. It was originally going to be titled The Gallon All Engine, but they had to call it Henry and the Elephant because it was actually the first episode on this DVD. Oh dear, the DVDs are starting to fell over. And then next up we have Rusty the Rescue, and I think if I got it right with the YouTuber Gum, I think this is the last Thomas DVD to have the Anchor Bay logo. Oh. And then we have this, which is the UK version of Thomas's Trusty Friends. 11 Fantastic Adventures. Now for this, I originally was gonna get the original version with the old Hit Entertainment logo because I do know the original release does have an extra disc, but when I got this is actually the one I was not expecting to come across. Ah, yeah. Why? And then we have this. This next one, Engines and Escapades. This was the only season 11 DVD, and surprisingly, all the episodes are now Arcade Engines. Needless to say, I love this DVD, and I have nostalgia for it. And there's a good episodes, some good episodes like So Handle and Charge, Cold Trucking, Dealing, What's Behind Your Bumpers. Those are good episodes, but I don't really like Dunkin' Arsenal, to be honest. And Scarlet Storm's Roof, never like that. And Sir Handle and Charge, it's the episode that people don't like, but I do. And then after Engines and Escapades, we got this feature film, The Great Discovery, the movie. But unfortunately, it doesn't have the sticker that says it was narrated by Pierce Bronson. And I kind of like his narration, but some people don't like his narration, but I do. But his first one was a little too softer. And there's the special features, You're the Leader, Music Connects video, Learning with Thomas, Behind the Scenes with Pierce Bronson, and features a new character, Stan Lee. And this was the last Thomas DVD to be completely used with models without privacy of CGI. And then we have this music DVD set, which is Hop On Board, Songs and Stories. And I believe that this was actually a copy of Sing Along Stories, because it has the same songs and stories, as you can see, but it doesn't have the roll call DVD for some reason. And this was the first DVD. This was the first 2 discs. And there's the disc and the music CD. Next, we have the double features. You can pause the video and read those. But I'm not going to show you the spines, the back, and the disc because I hate flipper DVDs, just like some other YouTubers do. And then we have the line gauge version of Racist Rescue Runaway, but inside is this. And then I already did this one, which is Thomas' Sword is Still Bracing, and there's the back. And those are all my Toss DVDs I have. Well, I guess that's it. Ta-ta for now.